Hi guys, Andy here. Let's have a look at the DAX futures. Today is Saturday, February 3rd. Let's start in the higher time frame. Here we are looking at the weekly chart, and my take on the DAX is that we made a wave 1 here in 5 waves up from the March 2020 lows. Then we came down as a wave 2 correction, and I believe from here we started a new upward cycle, what would mean that we are doing the wave 3 in the higher degree. So that is actually quite bullish. However, so far there is still a possibility that we are in a bearish scenario, and that would look like this wave 2, which is not finished yet. So then we are supposed to make this wave 2 somewhere here, and then it looks actually like an expanded flat structure. So then we would have our wave A down right here, 1 2 3, like this, then an overshooting wave B as an A B C structure, and then a wave C down, taking out the low right here to make the wave 2 low in a higher degree. In order to have this expanded flat structure, it is important that we stay here into this area. If we would go beyond the level right here, then the chance gets really low that we are still in an expanded flat, then we are overshooting too much. But as long as we stay in this area and we start to go down from here, we cannot exclude this bearish scenario as an A, B, C expanded flat to make the wave 2 in the higher degree. Now, this is not my primary scenario. My primary scenario is bullish, and simply because we have a higher high, higher low sequence in the DAX in the higher time frame here in the weekly. So therefore, I prefer to continue with the bullish scenarios. And I just keep in mind the bearish scenario right here. But for now, I do not really have indications that this will play out. That being said, let's continue with the bullish scenarios, and therefore we go to the daily chart. So here on the daily, I believe there are two possibilities. I'm not really able, to be honest, to choose which one will play out, simply because I cannot look into the future, but I might know the possible pathways that we can do in the DAX. So let me share this with you. First of all, the most bullish pathway would be the one here shown in red, and that would mean that we have a wave 1 right here, then we did an expanded flat correction as an A B C to make a wave 2 down here in the higher degree. We did not reach the wave 2 area, but sometimes this happens. Remember, these are only guidelines, not rules. So the wave 2 low is then situated here, and that would mean that we actually now started our wave 3 here in the higher degree. So as you can see, that looks quite bullish. And then if we would be working on this wave 3, then I believe or wave 1 could be situated right here. Then the wave 2 low might be in right here, or we are working on this wave 2 as an expanded flat structure. So normally we would expect this wave 2 to go here into this area. If we take the length of or wave 1, then this wave 2 is supposed to go into the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. So another scenario that can play out here in the daily is actually still a bullish scenario, but less bullish, and it is indicated in green, and it could mean that actually this scenario is already completed. So let me explain you. So again, from the low right here, it would mean that we have a wave 1 here, but in a lower degree. Then we came down as a wave 2, corrective move, but in a lower degree. And so what happened here, this here could actually be our wave 3. As you can see, we have the highest RSI reading right here. So therefore, it is a possible, or it is very likely to be a wave 3, be it a finished wave 3 or a wave 3 in progress, as shown here as my alternative scenario in red. So wave 3, then the pullback here could be a wave 4. And so last week, we actually took out the wave 3 high, which means that this can be our fifth wave. We have divergence right here. So from that perspective, we could have a completed cycle right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if that would play out, it means that we are ready for a pullback in the higher degree, this wave 2 pullback. So let's have a look maybe at the lower time frame. There we can see things better, I believe. So here in the 4 hour, like I told you, we have here an impulsive move up, no doubt about this. We also have 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only thing we do not know for now, and what we will only know in the future once we have all the data, if this wave up here is our wave 3 or just the beginning, just the wave 1 of the wave 3. We are not able to say this right now. We need more data for this, and only in a few months we will know what exactly what was this here. But it was an impulse, that's for sure. That means if we have an impulse here, we need a corrective structure. And so we got a corrective structure right here. We nicely have 3 swings here, 1, 2, 3. I would make a WXY structure. And then this here is probably a wave 4, but it can also be a shallow wave 2 in the alternative scenario. So in the scenario here shown in red. However, at the same time, this wave 2 could actually still be ongoing as an ABC structure. So we have guidelines about the wave 2 area and the wave 4 area, and they are shown here on my chart. This is the potential wave 4 area. This is the potential wave 2 area. So we should expect that if we make a wave 2, that we go into this area. As you can see, for a wave 4, everything is okay. We went into the wave 4 area. However, the wave 2 area, we did not reach it. And if we would have to reach it, then I would go here for an expanded flat structure. So then we have 1, 2, 3, or wave A, overshooting wave B. And then from this wave B, we need an impulse down as a wave C into this area. But in order to have this expanded flat structure, we cannot overshoot too much, I would say, and therefore we have to stay into this area. If we would go out of this area, then this is probably no longer a wave B, an overshooting wave B, because we are overshooting too much. But for now, everything seems fine for this scenario in red, so therefore I cannot exclude it. And then let's assume that the wave 4 low was in right here. That would mean that we are working now on the fifth wave, or the fifth wave is in. As you can see, from the wave 4 low, we took out the wave 3 high, which means that the minimum requirement for the wave 5 is completed. However, there is a possibility that this was just the first wave of the wave 5. That's always a possibility. The only thing we know is that we have an probably an impulse. I have some doubts about this that I will share with you in the 1 hour, but this could be an impulse. And if it is an impulse, it can be our fifth wave or the wave 1 of 5. This we will only know in the future. There is no way to say right now if this fifth wave is in right here. The only thing we know is that it could be in as we have an impulse and as we took out the wave 3 high. So it could be in. However, from this low, we can see again 5 waves up to complete a fifth wave in the higher degree. So 2 possibilities here. Let's have a look at the 1 hour time frame now. Like I said, on the 4 hour, this could be an impulse, but in earlier videos, I already shared some concerns about this structure. First of all, I do not like this as a wave 1. We also have to count for 2 running flat structures. Technically, this is possible, a running flat as a wave 2, a running flat as a wave 4. But yeah, it is quite uncommon to have 2 of these structures in one impulse, but it is possible. There is no rule that says that you cannot have these structures, two running flat structures in an impulse. So 5 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. We can have our wave 1 right here, and then what we would expect from after the completion of this wave 1 is again a wave 2 pullback. And then the way to go, in my opinion, would be an A, B, C structure into this area. So on the lower time frame, this might now look like we pull back, and this could actually also be a nice short opportunity. But remember, we are bullish in the higher time frame in the DAX. So if you take the short, it means that you are trading against the dominant direction. Like if we go here to the 15-minute, like for this count, the A, B, C structure, this here would be the invalidation level. Although there is still a possibility that this wave 2 unfolds as an expanded flat. However, it looks like we have 5 waves here, so I would go for the zigzag. A, B, C down if we stay below this level. This is the invalidation level. Now, if this would not be an impulse, and if we go back here to the 1 hour, I already said I have some concerns about this structure. This can still be or wave B. Or wave B can be in right here as a WXY, but at the same time, we can do a double correction, and then we can see actually more upside. Then I would go for a wave W right here, wave X down, and then another Y leg up in 3. 1, 2, 3, and this can be our wave B before we turn down. The invalidation level for this scenario is situated right here. We cannot really go out of this box, otherwise we are overshooting too much for an expanded flat structure. Okay, that's it for now. A lot of information. I hope you could follow. If you liked this analysis, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. And I see you one of the next days for another update on the DAX. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.